Ladies and gentlemen, dearest friends, I am honored to be right here with you in Boston at the 141st Annual Conference of INTA. It's such an honor. I will be sharing with you my story, focusing on 3 elements that I have learned: the person and overcoming the impossible, in my case, disability. Second, positioning success towards the collective identity. And third, Earth. At the age of 6, I suffered from a spinal cord injury that left me paralyzed from the chest down. More than 75% of my body is completely paralyzed. How do I stand in front of you here today? I wear an exoskeleton or an orthesis that holds me in this upright position. And how do I move? I technically lift myself, which is 117 kilos, from point A to point B, calculating each single move. Ladies and gentlemen, from this young age, I woke up to a reality that walking, in my case, is a medical impossibility. Moving unassisted was also a social impossibility. At this young age, I woke up to a reality of life imprisonment. And I was under 2 choices. Either to surrender to my imprisonment, to my way of life, or to find this power inside me that maybe will set me free. Ladies and gentlemen, it started with the first element, the element of choice. Choice. Surrender or to go on. Choice. Choice gave me the power to break my own barriers, to face my own fears. Choice gave me the power to connect to the outer world. From prison to taking my first step and starting to believe in myself, believe in my capabilities as a person, and this opened the path to my journey. Believing, I discovered the element of faith. And what do I believe? What do I mean by faith? It's the power to go beyond, to visualize my targets, my goals. Faith gave me the power to break methodologies and to start exploring my own potential, believing in myself, and thus to go beyond. At that moment, I was determined to stand. And ladies and gentlemen, I'm standing in front of you here today. Faith and determination. Determination to never give up. Determination to stand up each and every second of our days. Some people ask me, Michael, how did you do it? How did you stand up and walk? What is the element of your success? And my answer was very clear. It is that much that I failed, that much that I fell. And ladies and gentlemen, when I say fall, strapped on to a bulky exoskeleton and orthesis, it's falling. But it's not the numbers that I fell or the numbers of the mistakes. It's about this learning environment that we learn. It is with each and every fall that I became a better person. Determination gave me the environment to learn. From a person who could not walk, with the right choices, discovering faith, envisioning my path, with the determination behind it, I discovered that disability is only a state of mind, and there's nothing impossible to the human spirit. Faith, the heart, and determination, the brain. From a person who could not walk, walking was an impossible dream, I found the elements of success. Taking myself each step at a time, from point A to point B, with the heart and the mind. Ladies and gentlemen, in 2013, I took my first step walking from the cedar forest of Psharri, which is the cedar forest of God, I will explain it, till the cedar forest of Tanourin, carrying a cedar tree. I walked 19 kilometers, which means 60,000 steps, lifting myself, carrying the cedar tree. The cedar tree is our country's emblem. It is known as the cedar of God, mentioned 75 times, more than 71 times in the Bible. It used to be the building blocks of the old world. By this, I was trying to prove that disability is a state of mind. There is nothing impossible to the human will and determination. Secondly, by carrying this tree, I was trying to prove that together we could position our identity towards peace, towards innovation, towards building a better world. And with each and every tree that we plant, not only that we give it to earth, we are planting a new future to our children and our children's children. From a person who could not walk, I overcame disabilities and positioned success towards identity and the collective understanding towards identity. In 2014, I climbed the iconic Rausche Rock in the middle of the Mediterranean Sea to prove that disability is a state of mind. And on World Oceans Day, it's time for us to act because Earth is in danger. Earth is sitting in a wheelchair. And if we don't... And if we don't act now, we have a very big problem to face this coming millennium. Ladies and gentlemen, due to this achievements, I was assigned as a UNDP climate ambassador to advocate the 2030 agenda and climate change all over the globe. As we all know that the 2030 vision of the United Nations endorses 17 social development goals that targets the person, the society, and Earth. And if we don't meet this vision, humanity will be facing a catastrophic position. Today, I'm at the center of a research experimenting exoskeleton technologies and taking them to a different level. Moreover, we are working on we are working on assistive technologies related to brain modulation and the power of the brain to overcome obstacles and to engineer high performance. At this moment, while ending my speech, I want to share with you my last initiative. I have pledged, together with a group of supporters, to walk 100 kilometers in the North Pole to raise international awareness for climate change. Walking the North Pole will put this exoskeleton technologies and this research to the test, enhancing the lives of many people suffering from spinal cord injury. And by walking the North Pole, we will be creating an environment for world leaders and influencers to communicate the 2030 agenda, social development goals, and climate change. And also by ending my speech, I want to position my last idea. For 141 years, INTA is leading in IP, intellectual properties, and trademark. Today, ladies and gentlemen, and dearest friends, you are the center of trust. People trust in you, and brand loyalty. You are leading in the world. It's time for us all together to work on social development program and lead by example. Ladies and gentlemen, if I, Michael Haddad, is standing here in front of you advocating for climate change and social development goals, Imagine what you, standing on your feet, could do. Thank you so much. So much.